Hi everyone, hope you are doing well. This video is regarding creation of your GitHub account, and if you already have account, you can proceed with the GitHub changes that you can do in your GitHub account, like creating a repo, making the changes in another repo, how you can clone the repo, how you can create a folder inside a repo, how you can make changes inside multiple repos. So we're going to cover those things today, and so let's begin with it. This video is not will be very long, but yes, that will be short and to the topic, right? So let me share the screen, and I guess you are able to understand. All right. I hope my screen is visible to you all clearly. So the thing that you need to do first is you have to create your GitHub account, right? So you have to go on this website, and if you already have account, that's well and good. That's you don't need to create. It's as simple as it, like when you create account on Facebook, LinkedIn, and other platforms. It's as simple as it. So just create an account. One thing you have to make sure about it that the username should be very professional, because this should be mentioned in your resume, and this is very important for your career ahead. So please make sure whatever username that you are putting here, that should be professional. Just put your name and some numbers or your date of birth, anything that you can put out, right? And now if you have a GitHub account, that's well and good. Second that you think need, that is download Git in your system. So just go to this link that I have attached to the description as well, and just click on github.com slash downloads. If you are using Mac OS, click on this. If you're using Windows, click on this. If you're using Linux, you can use this. So basically, why we are using it, to the usage of Git is to connect to the GitHub locally. So we can connect to GitHub account locally with the help of Git. So that's why we need to download Git to connect to the GitHub account to manage the GitHub repositories and all. So let's suppose we have Prayagraj Tech community, right? Inside that we have two repositories. You want to make changes in any of them, DSA or web dev. Let's suppose we have this repository that you want to do changes, right? And you're interested to contribute on this repository. So first step that you need, that is forking this repository. First, you have to click on fork. If this is already fork, you will get an error. The name you can customize. The name that will be feasible to you if you are okay with it. And you can see it's saying already exists. That means I have already forked it, right? So I don't need to do it again. So let's suppose I go in my account and I deleted it, right? Let's suppose, for an example, if I'm having already, so I'll go here and I will delete this repository from my profile for testing purpose. So click on delete this repository. So this is already I'm having for testing purpose. I'm telling to you. So this repository will be deleted. So you can see this repository has been deleted. So now we can go ahead with that repository and clone it again, right? For a fresh understanding. So we have Prayagraj Tech community. We have repositories. Let's suppose you have DSA repository you want to contribute. So I will click on fork. Fork is what exactly fork is? Fork, the meaning is like it's making a replication of this repository in your profile. In your profile, it's making a clone of it, right? So you can see it's DSA which is available. Now this is your account that's making a clone from Prayagraj Tech community. So that's click on create fork. What it will do, it will create a copy of main branch in your account. And now you can see it's showing me I have a repository that I have forked from this Prayagraj Tech community DSA repository, right? Now you have this repository in your profile, because you can't directly contribute to that repository without forking it. So that was the first step to proceed with it. Now click on this, by which you can clone it. But before that, if you are a first time contributor, you have to set up your GitHub account locally. For that, you need to go on any folder, just right click on it, click on show more option. Once you have downloaded Git, you will see these two options. Just click on open git bash here. So once you open git bash, and you have to execute these three: git config, global username, your name. Whatever username is your, just put in double quotes and just enter this command. Second command that you have to enter: git config global username, your email id, whatever you have used for creation of GitHub account. You have to also enter this in this command line. Okay. And git config global user password, whatever your password is, just replace with it and paste here. So all the three commands you have to paste here. After that, you can clone the repo in your repository that we have seen just right now. So this repository now you can clone once you have configured GitHub locally. So these three command is required to connect GitHub account locally, right? So once you have done, we already forked the repo, so we don't need to fork the repo. Now we need to clone the repo. So clone is something like we are doing locally. We are making the changes locally and saving the repo in our laptop. So you can see it's showing me I have cloned locally. It's successfully done. So when you do ls is a command by which we can check what the list we have and the kind directory. We can see we have cloned the repository, and the thing is you always get the name of the repository in DSA. So you can see the name of our repository was DSA, and that name only was used to create that repo here. So you have to go inside that folder. So you can see now we are inside DSA. Here it's saying main. What is main? It's a branch that you don't need to do anything with now. But yes, later we'll discuss a detailed version of what is branching and all. So you can create a branch as well. But for now, we don't need to create a branch because you are making changes to another repository. And once you go into it, now we have second step. Now you have to make the desired changes. Whatever the changes you have want, you can make the changes, right? So just click on, this is the command, secret command, by which you can open a editor for this directory. So just click on code dot, your Visual Studio code directory will be open here. So once this directory has been open, you can see the same repository we are able to see locally, right? The pattern folder and readme file inside it. So you have to create a folder of your name. Let's suppose my name is Aman. So I'm creating the folder of my name. Inside there, select this out and click on new file creation. Let's suppose start pattern. I want to create pattern.py with the help of Python. I'm creating a start pattern over here, right? So you can follow other methods as well to create a file over here. Once you make this file, right? So I'm not making that file here, but once you make this file ready, you have to do the further steps. You have to use these commands: git status, git add, git commit, git push, and then you have to create a pair. So we'll follow this step now. So now we'll again go back to our git bash. Here we're going to add that. First check the status. So what this command is doing is telling us we have something new, what we have cloned previously. So it's telling we have a new folder Aman, right? Which was not earlier. So now we have to add it. So first we have a command git add. So git add dot means all the things that you have make changes, it will be adding it. So with the help of this command, we are able to make the changes over there. Now second command is git commit -m, adding pattern inside Aman folder. Inside anything that you want which is relevant, you can write over here and just commit it. You can see this has been commit, but still we are not able to see. So we have to just do git push -u origin. Whatever the branch name is coming here, just write that main. You can see this is creating, but still this changes has been done. You can see on my repository, this changes has been not done in Prayagraj Tech community. For that, we have to create a PR, and that was our last step for this. So you have to again go to your GitHub account, just refresh your page, and here you can see it's one commit ahead of saying. So you can just create a PR. So click on create pull request. Either you can go over here, you can create a pull request, and just create a pull request with the pattern. I will show you again before maybe you have a confusion. So I will just open a new tab. So you have to open your GitHub account again after doing the changes from local. Let's suppose you have done the changes from local, right? Again, go to this repository. I have this repository DSA. So go to DSA repository. Here it is, and here you can see it's showing one commit ahead. You can also go to create pull request, new pull request, and click on pull request. This will be also done from here, and click on create pull request. Once you create a pull request, you can able to see now it's inside Prayagraj Tech Community /DSA, right? And here you can see my pull request has been opened. So I can see two pull requests, one by Taki Ansari and one by me. So when you see of my pull request, so as I'm a member of this community, so I can also merge this pull request. So most of you, I'll be reviewing, or other member also reviewing your PR to merge this. You can see once you're able to do it, if you feel this changes has been good, that can be done. So that will be done from our community. You don't need to have to do anything from here. This is your last step once you have created a pull request, right? And once this pull request will be merged, let's suppose uh, i'm I'm merging mine because I have a permission to merge the pull request. So I will go here, and I will check everything's look good to me. Files changed, so I have not written anything over here. So click on looks good to me. That will be done from our side, right? If anything will be wrong, I will add a comment. As you can see, I have added a comment in Takvi PR as well. So I've written here, please create a folder of your name, then inside the that file. What he has done, he has just only created a file got it. Now he has modified. So I will click on looks good to me, and I will merge this PR, right? So I will comment it out, and you can see he has created pattern Takvi start pattern.py. So I will just merge this. So once I merge this pair, we're able to see the Takvi folder inside pattern. You can see inside Takvi I have a start pattern.py, right? Like this. So this how you have to create yours as well, your name, and inside that whatever your pattern you're creating, just put inside that. Again you are not to create your name folder. Once you have created your folder, put inside that your pattern.py, whatever you're creating for, right? Like this, you have to also contribute to further things that we are having in DSA, whatever you are doing inside it. Let's suppose you have created a graph folder. Inside that you can start working on your right actively on it. Perfect. If any question, we can connect later as well on this so that we can help you out in that case. Perfect. So this is all about today. Hope you enjoyed this video and you're able to complete the things that you require for GitHub, making a pull request and cloning it locally. So thanks a lot. Best of luck.